Hey guys, I know it has been a while since I posted a video, other than the one that I finally realized I could post this morning. As one of my blog posts before has said, I've been having a lot of technical difficulties. I just figured out how to use my freaking computer. So, bear with me a little bit here. Today's post is tricks and tips to keep your house clean. Every time people come over to my house, they seem to have the comment, well, how's your house so clean? Why does it smell so good? I'm going to give you some tips on how to do that the lazy way. Because, I'll be completely honest with you, I am fucking lazy. I hate cleaning my house. But I'm also one of those people who hates my house being dirty. So these are ways to keep it clean for those surprise visitors or other things, you know, just a way to keep it updated. There's a lot of things I honestly just don't have any fucking time for. I work 2 jobs, I'm busy, I have somewhat of a social life. I try to keep my house as clean as I can without busting my ass. So here we go. First, there are a few things that you need to do every day. When you get home from work, the first thing I do is let my dogs out. When they come back in, I feed them, and then I start cooking dinner for us. One thing you can do is while you're cooking dinner, while it's in the oven, while it's on the stove, whatever, clean up the mess that you've already made. Take care of those dishes, put them in the dishwasher, wash them, whatever. Get them out of the way. That way when you're all fat and happy, you don't have to worry about it. It's done. The next thing you do, I know that's kind of like a duh, why didn't I think of that, but it's there, it's out there for you now. The next thing I do is while things are cooking, and this is, you know, if you have animals, obviously, I clean the litter box while the food's cooking. But another thing that I do is, you know how litter just gets everywhere? I take my little Shark dust buster in there with me, and I just sweep up all the litter so that it's done. It's taken care of. It's out of the way. That way, it can just be, you know, if someone does surprisingly come over, it's taken care of. It's somewhat clean and tidy and presentable for people. Let's see, you could also, you know, clean the counters off while that dinner is cooking. Get that out of the way. Get that done. Another trick is, because like a lot of pet owners, like myself, we are very blind to pet smells. Light a candle. The best candle I found are these Candlelight Delights. They're made locally here in Michigan, from Battle Creek. They're awesome. You can actually smell them when they're burning, which I know a lot of candles you can't do that. So that's always a really good idea. That way, I've had people walk in my house and go, oh, your house smells awesome. What do you use? And I'm like, dude, I just took 2 seconds and lit a frickin' candle. That's all I did. So that's a pretty good feeling to have people say that. So that's a good idea too. Another thing to do on a daily basis is at night before you go to bed, just pick up all the clothes on the floor. There are not that many clothes on the floor from one day. How many clothes can you wear in one day? Not that many. And I don't know how many fucking times I have told Wyatt, put your clothes in the hamper, and he still won't do it. So this is not just a kid thing. This is just a person thing. People do this shit. So if you have kids, you can do like the same concept with their toys. Get a basket or a tote or something and leave it in the living room, and before they go to bed, just tell them we got to clean up our toys and put them all in the basket. They're not out of the way if they want to play with them again, but they're off the floor. They're out of the way. They're tidied up. Now another thing you can do at night is when you're sitting around dicking off, watching TV, doing whatever, and you get up to go to the bathroom or get a snack or I don't know, whatever the fuck you do at night when you get up. Just pick stuff up with you. Take the cup into the kitchen. Take that bowl that you had ice cream in and take it into the kitchen and rinse it out. If there's trash, just pick it up and throw it away on your way to wherever you're going. That is a really good way to keep your house looking decent. I promise, though, you will not even break a sweat because you're getting up anyway. I mean, what's the difference? Now, I know this might, so far, sound like I am a clean freak, I promise you I'm not. I hate cleaning. I hate it. I despise it. But like I said before, I still like my house to look decent. So, another thing you can do is make a weekly schedule that works with your schedule. I know my schedule is pretty messed up. Some days I don't go into work until 4. Other days I get out at 1. Some days I work all day long. It's hard. So you just find things to do on those days that work with you. One day do the windows, the next day do the bathrooms, the next day do the floors. I mean, whatever works with you. And that way you can do the more time-consuming stuff on the days you have more time. And the days you get home and you're running late, you can do something really simple, and it'll still keep up on the housework and keep your house looking clean. So that's a really good way to do it. Also, once a week, what I do to keep my house smelling really fresh is wash my couch covers, my rugs, my sheets, my dog beds. When I just have time, I mean, it's pretty simple. You put them in the washer, go do something else, no matter what it may be, come back, put them in the dryer, go to work, come home, and they're done waiting for you. That's done. That's taken care of. And I've posted before the ways to make your own laundry soap, your dryer sheets and stuff. That's going to make it smell fresher too, because they're just so strong. So that just keeps it smelling fresh. Not only that, but they are clean. They're taken care of. They're done. Now, there's also stuff you can do once a month. Now, this is stuff that I don't regularly schedule. This is just stuff that I do whenever I have the time to do. Clean your carpets. Because, I'm going to tell you, I cleaned mine the other day, and they were disgusting. My water was like fucking brown. It was dark brown, almost black, because my carpets were so dirty. Your carpets get fucking dirty, especially if you have animals. Like, that shit is ridiculous. Now, the next thing you can do is I put, in that same post, I believe I put the make your own air fresheners. Switch those out about once a month. Now, granted, lighting the candle is going to help a lot, but your candle's not going to be lit when you're not home. So this is a good way to keep it still somewhat smelling fresh while you're not home. Those Glade spray, you know what I'm talking about, the ones that take the batteries and they spritz you. Those are really good to have too, because they work all the time. So even when you're not home, you're still getting that fresh ordeal. Another thing that people just don't really think about that does absorb a lot of smell is your trash can. Now, before you get too gung-ho on this, my dad has already said that. Well, that's what the bag's for. Not true. Your fucking trash goes in there. That is disgusting. Think about it. Think about what all you put in your trash. That all gets stuck in your trash can. You need to clean that shit out. Take a wipe or a disinfectant spray or something and just wipe that out every once in a while. That's going to help a lot. Do the outside too. I mean, seriously, think about it. Another thing you need to clean is if you have a garbage disposal, you can buy these little tabs at the store, and it takes 2 minutes. You run the water for a minute, you put the tab in there, you turn on the disposal, it foams. Once the foam's done, it's clean. It's done. Those things fucking stink. They get nasty. Same concept as your trash can. Think about what you put in there. Gross. So to keep this video short and sweet, the only other words of advice I can think to give you is if you see it and you have time, just do it. That way, when you have a day off and you have something you want to go do or something, that or just a lazy day, whatever, you're not going to have to worry about your house being fucking trashed. You're not going to have to worry about any of that because it's done. It's kept up on a regular basis. And I'm going to tell you what, again, I am the laziest person on this earth. I hate doing half this shit. But if you do it piece by piece, it makes it a lot less painful. So, hope this guy helps you guys out with your cleaning problems. If you're anything like me, it really is a good system to go by. I live by it. I can show you pictures of my house. It's fairly decently clean 95% of the time. So if you have any ideas on how to add to this, please let me know. And I will see you guys another time. Have a great day, guys. Bye!